goes, yeah.
Like, she doesn't even question that he exists. Like he just comes into the picture and she's like, wow, a strange man who could, like, A, love me unconditionally, or B, murder me. I want to go with him.
Oh gosh. I don't know if you watched it, but it's like if Disney movies were accurate, and it's like if Disney movies were historically accurate, and she goes, here comes the baker with his daughter wife, 10 years old and pregnant with her brother's son.
Same.
But my hair, for one, is not long enough. And for two, like, I'm terrified that if I mess it up, I'm not going to be able to fix it.
You'll end up in a Brad Mondo video.
Hey guys, I'm going to try this new rockabilly hairstyle.
No, you ain't. That's funny.
Pans back over and it's like a tangled mess, guys. I don't know what went wrong.
Maybe it was the 4 gallons of bleach I put in it. Yeah, I don't know. Hi friends, welcome back to my channel, Cara ASMR. Today's video is going to be just a very typical booktube video, a haul. I have a lot of books that I have collected over the past 2 or 3 months, but also I'm going to be showing you guys how I buy my books, where I buy my books. I get a lot of questions asking me where I buy my books on my cheap. All these books on this shelf, I don't really pay a lot for my books. Unless they're new releases and I really want to read them, I don't pay a lot for them. Stephen King's pretty much the only author that I'll pay full price for. And that's because I pre-order all his books. But nothing else is anything I really... So I'm going to show you guys what I do. So I'm very fortunate with that, so with my books. So I'm going to show you, break it down, and also show you the books that I've collected. So let's get right on into it. Before we waste any more time, this is going to be a long video, as always. Okay, so I guess we should start with the books that I do pay full price for. I'm going to show you the books that I've got along, like, in the categories that I felt I get them. If that makes any sense. If it doesn't, trust me, it will. Believe me. So, the only book I have that I've got so far that I've paid full price for is Crazy Rich Asians by 𝐬𝐭𝐚𝐲. I got this from Walmart. I think I paid $13 for it. I paid full price. And that was because I wanted to get it brand new. I don't know why. I saw it and I thought I'd get it. It's shiny because I didn't realize you can't put an alcohol pad on this matte finish, and it took the matte finish off the sticker residue. So, yeah, I paid full price for it, but you can get these anywhere else cheaper, which I'm going to talk about in the next section. But I did get Crazy Rich Asians. I've yet to read it, but I got this because I have saw the movie trailer over and over. Yet to watch it as well. I wanted to read the book first. I know it's a trilogy. I want to read all of the books and then watch the movie. One of my favorite actors is in it, so beautiful face. I'm gonna read it. So now on to the books that I paid for but didn't pay full price for. Fun. Didn't pay full price. We love frugal. Gets that penny. Sorry. I'll stop, I promise. So, when I shop online for books, I use 3 main websites. I use 𝐬𝐵ooks, Book Outlet, and Better World Books. Now, 𝐬𝐵ooks is probably the one I use the most frequently just because it collects multiple different book-selling websites into one category. So you can type in the ISBN or the book title, the author, whatever, and it'll bring up all the booksellers that have that book. So, Book Outlet is usually new books, but they're overstock. So they can be damaged a little bit, dented, whatever, scratch and dent, but they're going to be in really good condition. They're not going to be read before, and they're overstock items. The publisher had extras and they wanted to get rid of them. You're going to get them pretty cheap, $6 to $7 compared to $16, $17 brand new hardback. It's a pretty good deal, I'm not going to lie. But then what I use with Better World Books is they're probably my favorite company ever to buy books from. So Better World Books is, and this is not sponsored, like, no sponsor, but if you want to, Better World, I'm not gonna stop you. Hit me up. Business emails down there. So Better World Books, all their books are really inexpensive. They do sell new ones, but I use them for their used. And every time you purchase a book from them, they donate 1 book to a child in need. I think it's Africa. I'm pretty sure. But it's the buy a book, give a book. It's really great. I have purchased well over 40 books from them by now. I love their program. The books are really inexpensive. I think all the books I purchased from them have all been under $4, which is amazing, and they're all really good condition. I've never had a complaint from Better Row Books. They're always great. All my Harry Potters, if you can't see them, they're not up here, I moved them. All my hardcover Harry Potters are in perfect condition. So another great thing I love about Better Row Books is the covers they display are the covers you're getting. So certain books can have different covers. Of course, we know this. I have multiple different editions of my Harry Potters up here. The covers they have on display are the covers you're going to get. So if you type in Sorcerer's Stone, you're going to get multiple different versions of Sorcerer's Stone because they have multiple covers they're going to sell. And I really love that. Abe Books unfortunately doesn't do that because thrift books we love, but we know will give you any cover they have available, which is okay, but if you're a collector who's collecting certain editions, not going to work for you, but if you're not, then it's fine, whatever. But, so, a lot of these, all of them I think are from Abe Books. So, yeah. So I have Heaven by V.C. Andrews. This is the first in the Heaven saga, I guess you'd call it. There's like 6 in this one, I think. This is just about a girl who is sold from her family, and she's in a foster family, I think, but it's not any better than her other family. It takes place in the Appalachian Mountains though, so that's really interesting compared to V.C. Andrews' old work, which is Flowers in the Attic, her first one, which is very city rich style. This one's very poor. They live in the mountains at a shed style house. It's really nice. I haven't finished it just because it kind of got on a tangent for me. So, but I do have this one. I plan on finishing it. I love V.C. Andrews. I love the Flowers in the Attic series. It was great, so definitely. Then I got The Truth About Him by M. O'Keefe. This is a sequel to a book called Everything I Left Unsaid. I'll put a picture here. This series is about a girl who, in the first book, goes to a trailer that she is renting in a trailer park. And as soon as she steps in, she hears a ringing of a cell phone that's not hers, and she digs into one of the seats of the trailer, and she finds a cell phone, and she answers it, and the guy isn't expecting her, but he likes her. So they end up having a virtual relationship, and it involves a lot of phone sex. So this is very erotic, very adult. Yeah. With used books, of course, online you're going to get ex-library copies. You know, this one says withdrawn, so it is an ex-library copy, but it's in great condition. I mean, there's no markings in it. The spine is perfect. I love this, and I cannot wait to finish this duology. I think there's 4 in the series, but the first 2 are a duology and the second 2 are a duology. So, yeah, had to get this. Have to finish this. Really, really excited. So then I get one I've already read, but I wanted to own a physical copy just because I wanted to own a physical copy. It's the only one that has one, I think. And it is Bound to Be a Groom by Megan Mulry. This is a very different read. If you have not read this, it's tasteful. It's something you have to be in the right mindset for, I think. Oh god, I'm turning red. I just know I am. So it's about a guy named Sebastian who meets a girl named Anna who is like, walks in straight up, hey, let me just like my sister's over here just going disgusting. So like so they get married because there's a lot of gayness in this, and I love it. It's so gay and I love it. So Anna is in love with Pia, and Sebastian is in love with Farley. So Sebastian's like, I'll marry you, Anna. We'll have a fake marriage. I mean, we'll be really married, but you know, you can be with your Pia, I'll be with my Farley. But then they actually end up falling in love. So it's a very fun story. It's very polyamorous. Get ready for that. It's really great though. I didn't think I'd like it. It's historical, of course, but it's really great. It's, I think, self-published. No, it's not self-published. But it's fairly short. It's a really quick read. Very, very steamy. I mean, it's good. I really love it. It's probably one of my favorite eroticas I've ever read. So, I mean, read it. You're gonna need a certain, it's an acquired taste, but it's good. So then I got a book that I'm not going to, say. Oops. So this is Beautiful Unwanted Child. Is that what that word means? Beautiful Illegitimate Child by Christina Lauren. Because that's what that word means. This, I have no idea what it's about. I just know it's Christina Lauren in Witty Novels has recommended this book off the wall. I don't think she has, actually. Scratch that. Witty Novels, if you see this, do not read me. I know she's read it, though. So, but I've seen so many people suggest it, and oh, that's nice. It says, F, why that H did I sign my own name? We love that. Maybe they're using a fake alias? Who knows? I don't know. But I really wanted to start reading more popular erotica. I've been reading, you know, unknown erotica, so I think very popular, well-known mainstream would be something that would be really nice to get into. Then the last one I got from 𝐬𝐵ooks was Breathe by Abby Glines. This, I don't know if it counts as erotica. I think it's YA. I think I've seen some libraries classify it as YA. But I mean, she looks like she's about to strip him down. Like, this looks like it's about to be a Jason Derulo video. Like, this is bad. So, I don't know anything about this except that it was only supposed to be a summer job, not a summer fling. I bet it's some summer job. Oh, there's a test. My knees go weak. I'm gonna stop making jokes. So, I'm gonna get flagged by YouTube. This video's already gonna get flagged. I already know it. So now onto the books that I mean, I still paid for these. I didn't pay full price, but I didn't get them from online. Now, a lot of times I get books from Goodwill or secondhand shops, used bookstores, yard sales, flea markets, things like that. These two I got from a flea market. They're both 𝐬𝐭𝐚𝐥. Surprise, surprise. So, I think I paid like $1 each. What did we pay for these? $1? Yeah. So, there is Fallen Hearts by 𝐬𝐭𝐚𝐥, which I have. It's the Castile family. So this is in the Heaven series. And then there's If There Be Thorns, which is part of the Flowers in the Attic series. Look at that. She helped me out. We love that. So, yeah, I got these. You know, I can't read this one until I read Heaven, so. But they're really good condition to be $1. Hello? Go to your flea markets. You're going to find some really great deals. And also, pro tip, flea markets love to haggle. Just saying. Yeah, flea marketers. Is that a word to call them, flea marketers? Vendors? I think they should be called flea marketers. Flea marketer sounds more fun. So most of the books that I get do come from my library. I'm not saying don't you dare even click off this video, first of all. So a lot of the times I get my books from the library that are free. So oftentimes a lot of libraries do this, or maybe your library sells them. Now, I've never found a library that sells books more than $1. Usually they're like $0.25 to 50 cents. I've found some libraries that sell them for like 10 cents, which is amazing. Like, that's amazing. So what my library does is they will take the books off the shelf and give them away for free. Because they really have no interest in keeping these books. And they just, it's funded by the government, so they don't really need the money. So, I get a lot of books from there. In just the past month alone, I mean, these past 2 months, I think it's 2 months, I've collected 8 books, so that's fun. So, first I got Saundra Brown, Temptation's Kiss. If you don't know me, Saundra Brown is probably one of my top 3 erotic writers. She's kind of toxic. Her male characters are. But her female characters are so strong. And I love them. So, and I love her work. And it was written back in the 70s, so you gotta keep that in mind. The time period these things were written. So, I've read 3 of hers, so. And there's not that many, there's like 20 I think, which is not a lot considering her bibliography is like 80 books or something. She writes mostly mystery and thriller and horror and stuff like that, so. Temptation's Kiss. I don't know what it's about. Anytime I see a romance by her though, I will grab it and snatch it. Grabbed another Saundra Brown, Smoke Screen. This is a thriller. When keeping a secret is do or die. I'd be dead. So, sorry. So, when newswoman Britt Shelley wakes up to find herself in bed with Fisher also be, maybe it is erotica. Or no, he dead. She into some necrophilia. Oh, okay, maybe no, she murder her. No, maybe her friend's a murderer. This is what Saundra Brown does to you. She makes you question everything, and I love it. So, and I love these floppy pocketbooks. They're just so nice to read. I can just throw them in my purse and go. So, you know, they're in pretty good condition. This one's kind of not, but it's readable. That's what matters. The first Game of Thrones book. That's shiny. Oh, jeez. The front cover's pretty battered. I'll agree to that. But the spine is in really good condition. And I'll put you into good condition. Library, I love you, thank you. I could really copy that line from 𝐬𝐭𝐚𝐥, but whatever. What is that? Is that dirt? So we all know what this is about. I was about to say I have no idea what this is about. I've never read it, but we all know what it's about. She said it's gross, you know. It's sex and war and dragons and death. Yeah, politics. I think there's 7 of these. There's 6 or 7.
There is 7.
There's 7.
When dragons rule Westeros.
Beep beep.
Beep beep, Richie.
So then I got Alfie by Bill Malton. There were 2 things that made me grab this from the shelf that was free. Jude Law. I will marry this man and kill everyone on my path for him. And it says, where was the part that said it? Alfie remains the randiest and most shameless Casanova south of the river. I looked up randiest, that means sexy. So, and like, promiscuous. Jude Law and erotica? Yes, I will, sir. Yes, I will, ma'am. Well, that's a guy, so, sir. Right. Is it an author guy? Bill Malton, that's a guy. So, and it's a classic. So, it's a movie too, so I'm gonna be, you know, watching the movie. So I got 2 books. This is the fun part about your library. A lot of times they may have self-published books that are hidden gems you may not even know about. So I have 2 books from the same author. Michael Frederick Zedd and Drop 50 and Magnify. Now, this one's about the end of the world, and this one's about a prison escape. Now, the fun part about these is they are both signed. Can you see that? Yeah, they're both signed, and they were free. So, they're ex-library copies, but they're in such great condition. Like, almost brand new condition. That's amazing. So, your library is the best place to hit up. Ask them if they got any books they're gonna throw out. That's what I do. So, then I got Until the End by my hair. It's by my hair. My hair wrote a book. Congratulations, hair. You did such a good job. So Until the End by Christopher Pike. There's 3 books in one. It's a honker. I could probably beat someone senseless with this.
We use that one for the anti-burglary weapon.
Plant this on top like that. Just grab it and throw. No. So this has the party, the dance, and the graduation. It's about a party that goes wrong when someone dies. It's ruled as a suicide, but then other bodies start to drop. Let the bodies hit the floor. No, I'm just kidding. So, it sounds really good. I love Christopher Pike. I loved him growing up. I did try to read his Remember Me book. It was bad. Like, it was really bad. His new stuff is just bad, in my opinion. His old stuff is amazing. So, then the last book I got from my library is The Apartment by S.L. Gray? I almost said E.L. Gray, and that is not correct. That's the person who wrote 50 Shades. We love that. So this is about a haunting in a house. Or an apartment, I guess, would be the correct thing. It says the Blumhouse books. A Blumhouse book. Or original. So Blumhouse did the Michael Myers movie, the remake. They've done a bunch of other movies that I'll just pop up on the screen here that you can see. They're a great movie production. So I'm assuming this is going to be great. I'm assuming they wouldn't let a writer publish under their name if it wasn't as good as their movies. So that pretty much covers it for how I buy my books, how I get my books. For how I pre-order, it's always Amazon. I don't use Barnes & Noble unless it's like a signed edition. I did that one time. It's pretty bad. They took it out of my card, put it back in my card, took it off my card, put it back in my card, probably like 10 times. And it messed up my account. It was pretty bad. So that's pretty much how I do it. But now for the rest of my haul, I have a lot of comics. I haul comics. If you're new here, I love to read comics. So I have 2 graphic novels and then some comics. So, the first graphic novel is Watchmen. This is the complete collection of this 12 issues, 6 issues. It's 12. I looked. So Watchmen is about a group of people who one of the superheroes is murdered, and a guy, one of the other superheroes, figures out that someone is killing superheroes. Take a shot every time I say superheroes. So it's a classic. You can't go your life without reading an Alan Moore Watchmen. So I picked it up. I had to get it. I got this from Books, by the way. $4. This is almost in brand new condition, and to get it on Amazon is like $17. So then Batman White Knight. This is my favorite Batman story of all time. If you guys want me to do a Batman video, I will totally do one. Let me know in the comments. I read a lot of Batman. This is brand new from Amazon. I didn't buy it though, it was a gift. So then I got 2 issues that were also gifts from, what would you call him? Like a godnephew? My mom's, my great godchildren. Wow, we love that. So I can't stand myself. So these are gifts. Okay, Warstone, issue 1. I have no idea what this is.
I've read that before. It's really good.
It was a gift. Is it good?
It's kind of like the Avengers, but kind of also goth.
That sounds right up my alley. Holy crap.
It's really cool.
It's published by DDP, whatever that is. And then this is really cool. This is it's falling apart, so I gotta get a sleeve for it. But it's Spider-Man and Vision, Marvel team up, Marvel Comics team up 129 from May of 1983. That's pretty cool. It is falling apart, but it's so awesome. Oh, it's so cute. So, love that. Then I got this Batman behind the scenes for the Dark Knight trilogy book. I think it came with the box set, but I was given it as a gift. It's pretty cool. If you devote yourself to an ideal, then you become something else entirely. True. It's true. This is pretty neat though. It has all the behind the scenes photos and how they did the stunts and how Christian Bale did all his stuff, and that's neat. I mean, it's cool. And this was Heath Ledger's last role, so. And so then the last 2 books to haul, were comic books, is The Walking Dead. The Walking Dead ended. My heart broke. I cried for the longest. So it is 185 On Guard and 186 the Powder. That's hard. The Powder Keg. So these are not the last issues. I'm still collecting the last issues, but I do pay full price for my issues. I think they say $3.99, but I pay for them sleeved and bagged. So I think I pay $5.99. That's what I pay for each one, which isn't bad. It's not terrible. I'm getting a bag and board for them, so yeah. They're nice. And I read them online, so I don't have to actually take them out of their bag on board. So they're really cute though. I love these. I'm just so sad the series is over. Oh my god. So thank you guys so much for watching this video. This was my haul of all my stuff and how I shop for books. I hope you liked this. If you did, let me know in the comments down below if you want to see stuff more like this, maybe like a trip to the store of how I do this. I can go to these books or I can show you what I do online, things like that. Thank you so much for watching again, and until next time, remember you're beautiful, you're wonderful, and you're loved. Bye.